All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Big grip.
On 1st down, Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Five.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Ready? 50, plant. Watch the pass. Check 37. You draw Corkers. Say go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
I'm going to run you over. Hey, zoom. Check 26. Hey, switch gears. Now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke looking for Campbell downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Throwing on first down. Hayes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
On first down, Hayes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Banagoo, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Ain't no... We taking wins home. Hey, 58.
Looking to throw. Hayes to Mixon on the check down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Hayes. And that will be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey. Shoot.
On 4th down, Hayes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Army. No. 80 weapons. Hey, orbit. Yep. I got one. Five.
Now on 2nd and 13. Locke trying to lay one up deep. This is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Undercrush, under 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 22. Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Recon, 132 fighter. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I don't even know why this team showed up. Buzz. Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey.
On 2nd and 12, Lock. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Tighten up. Pull it together.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Hey. You got 3. 3 down. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
2nd and 5 now. Lock to the right side. Eric Ebron. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Slam. Topper. Bravo. Get.
Block now to throw. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
On second down, Jefferson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Rush, hey, box drop. Yo, cheetah. Deep grip.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Take four.
Yeah. Ready?
Block again here on second and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
He's checking crap.
On second down and 4, Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down.
I smell fear in that offense. You're out. Check.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Go.
Locke working out of the gun. And Adams has it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, set.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On first and 10, here's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Get that ball. On the ball. Hit it.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
22's coming, Mike.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Kill.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
From the gun, it's Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
That's it, baby. We got work.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Let's go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, high 7.
58 to Mike.
Let's make. Look at me, zipper. Snap.
Off play action. Hayes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. This will be caught by Brown. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
61, match box, lights. Go, go. Big rip.
They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Set up. 60 outlaw.
Let's go, D.
Go.
Let's go, D.
Hey, exit.
51.
Ready.
Block now on 1st down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Got it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
5.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's locked. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Check out.
Go. Hey, Alpha.
51 the mic, boy. 51. Crunch time, defense.
Go.
On 3rd down. Block. And that will be incomplete as well.
Throwaway and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A first update now from Cincinnati. And the Bengals out to the early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Hayes, incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Watch the whip.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Recon, 132 fighter. Snap.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled. Especially nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Hayes. And that is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Watch the ship. 58, boy, 58. 58's Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
Coming.
Yep.
I'm coming. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
58's the Mike. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Hayes. The open man is Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On first down, Mixon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Check. Fresno.
Pilot, 64, weak.
25's the Mike. 3 buzz.
Smooth.
And 25's the Mike. We'll go.
Yes. And
Off the play fake. Hayes. Got a man. It's Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
61, matchbox right.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Drop deep, drop deep.
They'll run on first down. Boom. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, they're going to go with Boone. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On the ready.
58 to Mike. You must be dreaming.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
218, chop.
Chop, chop, chop. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Record. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Joker. Pick the edge. Come. Switch. Check nickel. Save.
Gone.
Check 43.
Snap.
Back to throw. Hayes, flush to his right. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Down.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2.
Jim.
A toss running left. Jefferson. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Set, ready? 30 base. Watch the run. Wide, get wide. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, orbit. Check 13, check 13. Chest. Go. Over. Roy. 5.
To throw on second down. Hayes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I got him. 5.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. I'm coming after
Recon, 132, 5. Let's go.
On first down, Jefferson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught at the 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 58 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they give this time to the tailback. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Hopkins with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies.
Check three.
Block now on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Clock will try again on second down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Davis. That one goes for 30 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Now! Go! 5.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Pull it high. Hey, wahoo! Hey!
Looking to throw. Hayes. It's caught by Davis.
On the double. Hey. Go.
From the gun on third down. Hayes got an open man. It's Burnett. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
And the Titans first down.
Ready up.
58 for Mike. You remember me? Let's go, man.
Yes.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Point after here coming up. And this is back to a 5-point game. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Check. Tighten up. Switch.
Blue draw Corkers.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Got it.
51 to Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 51, Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. They have gone final now in Cincinnati, and it's the Bengals that wound up winning that one. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Look at me. Go.
Check. Crunch.
Rock it.
Switch.
Hey, Sam down.
2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Pilot, 64, reach.
Shit.
Hey, Charlie. Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Hayes. And he's going to go down again. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
61, matchbox light.
Watch the
On 4th down, Hayes under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen, and it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Coming to you.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, exit.
We got this.
Ready.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Colts, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans...